I'm back where I'm started. I'm back where I started. I didn't write anything down for this one. I usually write something down to like keep my my thoughts in check. But I'm trying not to think about it this time, right? Because that's what I've been doing. I've been operating from my headspace again. And so I guess this is forcing me to connect here. So I know I had shared that I had possibly, right, blocked my emotions. Yeah, that happened. And the way I know that, I woke up this morning. I actually woke up really inspired. I had a really great conversation yesterday with someone new, and really, it was just really a really nice conversation. I think it triggered my heart space a little bit in a way that it hadn't been triggered in a long time. And it was this sense of passion and for people, really. This passion for people, this sense of activism, right? Of wanting to create change. And it had been a while that I had felt that. So, great conversation. I mean, I stayed up. I was just so inspired. And I started creating again. And this morning I woke up even thinking about, I had some dreams. I didn't remember them, but I just woke up feeling inspired, and I was reminded of our conversation, right? And I was jotting some things down, and I realized, and I had been noticing it also these past few days. I've been trying to meditate. I think I skipped a day, and it's been very difficult to tap into what I was tapping into before, my soul, basically, right? My third eye chakra. I really felt it blocked. I wasn't seeing the colors that I usually do. I wasn't seeing the movement. I wasn't feeling. That's what it was. I wasn't feeling. And I really wasn't questioning it these past few days. I really just kind of let it be and thought, okay, just been the void. That's what's supposed to happen. But no, I had blocked it. And so this morning, after I woke up with that thought, I text this person, and I apologize that it was so early, but just, really looking forward to having coffee with this person and continuing this conversation. That was just so, I mean, it just opened up another piece of myself that I had forgotten about. And and then as I was writing down thoughts and just a continuation almost of our conversation, this song came out. Bradley Cooper's what's that one? From A Star Is Born. Maybe It's Time, I think is what it's called. I have to look at it. Which totally resonated with our conversation, right? And so for me, synchronicity, right? It's a meaningful coincidence. And yeah. So of course, that's part of my alarm, my wake up alarm at a certain time. So after that song is over, these other songs come in. The energy is back. The energy is back. I'll just flush of song after song after song of just like it was just like trying to tap into this, and I was getting angry. I was getting pissed off, really angry. And I was having conversations, with this energy, and I was just like, nope, nope, just, and that's when I realized I was just like, I blocked it. I had blocked it. It turned into anger. Started like, jotting down thoughts that were coming in, mostly questions, really, mostly questions. It was intense, an intense post-it argument with myself, and just posting them so I wouldn't forget the questions, right? So after I was done getting ready for work, really excited about this coffee meetup, and getting ready for my meditation. But I was just so angry. I was prepping my space, turning on my candles, and just this heaviness again. But it was just more of anger. And I sat down on my little carpet. And I couldn't even speak my intentions. That's how angry I was. I couldn't even speak my intentions. And it's not like sometimes I just speak from the heart, but this time, I was trying to read from it because I wasn't really operating from this space, and I just couldn't. I had to put it down, grabbed my healing stone, put on my meditation music, and I tried to find one that was to let go. And it worked for like a quick second, and then it stopped working. And I would click out, click back in, wouldn't let me. So I knew, okay, that's not the one I'm supposed to listen to. I found another one that I tend to go towards, and yeah, that one allowed me in. I just sat with that anger. I sat with it. And it reminded me of Miss Pima, right? Leaning into the discomfort. So I sat with it, with my healing stone. And I can feel it. I can feel it slowly starting to like fall apart, And I felt such a peace. I was at peace as it's like falling apart. Like it almost like it felt like it was disintegrating slowly, because I could feel it there. I could still feel it there, but it was slowly starting to, wither away. And then I just grabbed my abalone shell, which is what I usually do. Like I'll have my abalone shell on my stones, and then I'll connect it to all of my chakras. So my little ritual that I do is I get my abalone shell. All of my stones are there. I always start with the heart, and I speak words of gratefulness, and then I speak requests for assistance in that area, in that chakra, and I do that with all my chakras. So I move up, and then I start with my the solar plexus one, and then move my way down, and then bring it back to my heart. So I start with my heart, and I end with my heart. And this one I didn't do that. I just kept it in my heart the whole time, and then the colors came back. The colors came back, and it's usually this like blue purplish color, and the movement came back, and it was just I was so relieved. I was so relieved, and I was just thinking, oh, I missed you, and I see waves. like the movement, as you know, there's the colors, but then I'm seeing the waves, and it's like the waves are filling up, filling up, filling up. So I'm thinking in my head, right, as I'm experiencing this and being present with it, I'm thinking ocean, I'm thinking emotion, ocean, emotion, rhymes, ocean, emotions, and it's just filling up this whole visual space that I see, and it's just flowing, it's just flowing, and then I see the shadows just kind of like it's such a beautiful experience if you ever experience it when you meditate. It's just so peaceful and just so amazing. Words cannot describe how incredibly healing it feels to just be in that space and be in that moment with yourself, because that's really what it is. It's being present with your higher self. And I just told her, I was just like, oh, I missed you. I'm so glad you're back. And again, still sitting with the anger and just becoming friends with it. And then it slowly started going away. And that was a really good feeling, and so, I'm going about my day, and, took a little break, and listening to this week's messages from Allie. And she's often on spot too. Like, I hadn't listened to her in a while, except that one other reading, which actually I had incorrect. I don't think it was her that was talking about the triangles. But anyways, squirrel. So I realized that because, for those of you that seen the birth chart reading video, Libra is in my first house, which is, my, what is it called? My ascending sign is Libra, and it's in the first house, and so that represents my identity. And so I started listening to, I had tried not to listen to that one, but I'm back. So I started listening to it, and I actually, it resonates a lot. Like, it's pretty accurate. Lately it's been pretty accurate. And so so I've been listening to Libra as part of my Gemini and Taurus as well, and Leo. And so so it was pretty spot on. And she talked about the blockage. She talked about this rule book that no, that was Gemini, but yeah, basically it's like I'm still operating, right, under this notion of it should be a certain way, right? And she reminded me about just rules and constructs, and who says it has to be a certain way, and to really just tap into what my heart wants, and to this rushingness, right, of, because that's what it felt like this morning with the songs. I mean, the synchronicities had leveled down for the past few days. I'd seen them here and there, but it wasn't so apparent. And in the songs this morning, it just felt like that whole energy just rushed right in. And I was trying to fight it off and say, nope. The energy can't be talking for this person. That's how it felt like. The energy can't be talking for this person. This person needs to talk for themselves. But then I realized too that it's me, right? It's me. And my pattern of holding back my emotions, right? Of holding back my emotion. Another freaking lesson. I hate this. I mean, I'm grateful for it, of course, but I like to be right. I like to be right. And I keep learning these freaking lessons, and just to not, it's about communication. It's about communication, right? And I haven't been authentic with my emotions, and that's why I somehow blocked myself. My higher self blocked me. And and I know I had shared some words about not believing that I could wait. And it's a lie. It's a lie. You know, the heart wants what the heart wants. What that looks like, I don't know. I know I don't want something fast. I know I want to take my time. I want to... And the thing is that I know everything's going to be just fine. I know, I've seen it. It's gonna work out. It's gonna be fine. I think it's still that part of ourselves when we don't know the details of the future. Like, we know that it's gonna be okay. We know and we don't know. I know and I don't know. The fact that we don't know the details of the future is what provokes a lot of this anxiety, a lot of these thoughts back and forth. Could it be? Is it possible? You know? But I think just holding on to that hope and knowing, I think for me it is really just a knowing, an inner knowing that we're going to be fine. You know, one step at a time. Not too fast, not too slow, but just right, you know? And it's not even... I can sit here and start comparing. All we really need is space. Space, time, and awareness, right? Space, time, and awareness. Space to rediscover who we are individually. And then, you know, when the paths cross, and it's together, you know, and letting go of the old and really embracing what the new can look like, redefining what that is. I think that's going to be the exciting part, is just redefining relationships, right? And what that will mean for not just us, but for others. And knowing that, you know, it's not a race. We can take our time. We can enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, and do it with our heart and our minds aligned. Yeah. I can't keep pretending that it's not what I want, because it is. It is. It was just the pain hurting and talking, trying to block it. And it was the weirdest thing too, because it's just like, I had every intention to speak from my heart. I had every intention. And then in the moment, nothing. There was nothing, like no emotion. And I don't know how that came about. It's like I was purposely blocked. And just like that, I mean, miraculously, just like that, this morning's meditation, it was an incredible feeling of just, you know, not letting it go, just sitting with it, acknowledging where it was coming from, because it was really coming from me, from past behaviors, right? So space, giving space, giving time, being patient, and just being aware of past cycles, past behaviors, right? To not repeat the same cycle, to do things differently. So I still do want this very much with all of my heart. And it's not even, I mean, what this is, I don't know. I just know it's what my soul wants. It's what my soul wants. And I'm a little nervous, definitely scared. There's definitely fear. But I've trusted my soul this far, my spirit guides this far. They've gotten me this far into a place that I feel like me again, you know? And I'd be crazy to not follow that instinct, to not follow my intuition, to not follow where the love is. You know, and just even thinking about it right now, it's like you have this idea and you have this large white canvas and you have the paintbrush in your hand, and it's just like, I can paint this any way that I want to paint it, right? And I can invite someone to paint with me if they choose to. And if they don't, that's okay. You know, there's another canvas down the way. But I have my canvas, and I'm ready to figure out how to paint this mural, you know. It'd be fun to do it with someone else alongside with me. It would be a lot of fun, but to each their own path. This is mine. This is mine. And I'm extending that invitation to this person, if this person wants it too. Yeah. I don't know when I'll post this. I'm sure my soul will allow it to get posted when it should. And it'll definitely be timeless, as they all have been. And you know, when the time is right, it'll be seen. Yeah. I think that's all I wanted to share. So I'm back where I started from. I'm back where I started from. Being inspired, being in love, in love with my soul, really. I think that's what it is. I'm in love with my soul. I'm in love with my soul because she has guided me this far. And, you know, I was just so relieved to have her back today. So relieved. And even if it is just us two, you know, we're going to be good. It's going to be a journey. It's going to be an adventure. I guess this is a continuation of cleaning up my heart space, my heart chakra. I don't know if I've titled one of those before. Definitely going to be something about heart chakra, for sure. So, yeah. I hope you guys have a really great day.